Welcome back. It's time for my Thursday night chat. And of course, if this is your first time here, just welcome. Had an interesting last couple of days. Of course, yesterday I had to search all over, try to find paint so I could work on that airplane. Today I tried to paint it. 2 passes, that's all I did. The temperature here was over 100 degrees. I did 2 passes with the spray can from about 12 inches. Looked at it, went, that doesn't look right. Took a cloth and wiped all the paint right off. It dried before it hit the metal. How you doing, John? Glad to see you. So, yeah, that was interesting. First time I ever had paint dry before it got to what it was going to. So I'll have to wait till it cools off a little bit before I can finish that. I am currently in the process of finishing up the video for tomorrow. I have 2 comics in my press right now, and I think that's all I'm going to work on. Just finish those 2. Warcraft, Ohio, how you doing? Glad you could stop in. One day I'm going to find my Derek Jeter cards, make you happy, because, you know, I never did anything to make you happy. So, yeah, it's been an interesting week for me. Doing some decent sales on eBay. Nothing spectacular, you know, but it's consistent. You know, it's like I make $4 or $5 on each sale, but it's consistent. And if I can make, you know, 4 sales a day at $5 each, it's not a lot of money, but it's $20 a day. I'll take it, considering the amount of time I actually spend. And that's, of course, after eBay takes everything out of it they take. Gee, I wonder what it was. This and that. That's why I covered over this rack with the blue cloth that I had so that we could actually see the poster. How to get another one of those poster frame, or another one of those frames for the Diablo poster. I didn't even know I had the Diablo posters. I went to get out a World of Warcraft poster for you out of a box that I was sure was World of Warcraft, and instead I pulled out Diablo, and I went, oh well, I'll send that to him too. He plays World of Warcraft, he might play Diablo. I wish I had one for StarCraft. I like that game. Haven't played it in a long time, but I do like it. I sent your box off this morning, John. Your box is, one has comics in it, the other one has those toys. Because that's the only way I could do it and not have the one action figure that's still in the package destroyed by the comics. I would have played it. But if you think about it, they could do it as an expansion of World of Warcraft. Because it's basically, World of Warcraft is basically Warhammer. StarCraft is basically Warhammer 40K. I could, yeah, I'd want to play a ghost though. If I did, if they had a StarCraft MMO or like World of Warcraft, I would want to play a ghost. Yeah, it's interesting. Probably going to start listing some sports cards before too long. I'm almost out of Magic cards. Yeah. What I've been doing is I've been taking all my Magic cards, common, uncommon, rare, whatever it is, listing them for a penny, and they sell whatever they sell for. They sell for. I don't care because I don't want them. And I'll probably start doing similar things with the sports cards. Of course, I charge like $5 shipping, but they're shipped like this, well protected. I'll take the card, put it in a penny sleeve, put it between two pieces of corrugated cardboard, wrap it with plastic, put it in bubble wrap, wrap it again, stick it in one of those, send it off. They're getting their money's worth on the shipping. I know eBay has a lower rate for shipping cards, but I'd rather do it my way. And because once the person that gets it realizes the care I've done, they understand it is worth what they're paying for the shipping. Hopefully, they understand that. Now, if I sell any of these are yo-yo strings. Yeah, those will go in an envelope and I'll mail them. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. That's what this is. But by the time you add the bubble mailer and the postage, it's like $4, $5 to ship. If a card actually sells for a penny, I make about 20 cents. But like I said, I just want to get rid of them. I don't care. And I've had some sell for decent money. I mean, I had a rare not long ago sell it for over $20. So that kind of makes up for all the ones that I didn't make money on, or I only made 15, 20 cents on. And of course, posters. You know how I ship posters. The only way you should ship posters: rolled up, put in a tube. I probably should try to get some of those plastic sleeves that you can roll them up and put them in the plastic sleeve first, then put them in the tube. But I don't want to spend more money on that stuff. The tubes cost me enough. Oh yeah, it's a good tube. I'm down to I'm down to about 47 of them. Hey Patrick, glad to see you. Happy you could stop by. I don't even have this on. I usually have. I'm usually logged in on another computer. Let me see if I can find myself here. Yeah, I'm one of those people that thinks it's important to ship things safely. I ship things the way I want them shipped to me. And so far, I haven't had any complaints. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the only way to do it. It whatever you want, whatever you want to ship, you ship it the same way you want it shipped to me. Like this one. This is a card. This is a loose action figure. Pretty much the same thing. Cardboard all around it, wrapped in plastic with some bubble wrap. I've had occasions to get desperate and use. If you're shipping something priority mail, I'll grab a a bubble envelope for priority mail and start stuffing it with comic books and put it down in there to help protect it. You never told us you wanted that. I gave you but you know, I, I, I sent you a Pandarian monk. That should count for something. I want everything shipped to me with a picture of Linda Carter, but that's only happened once, and I had to buy that. I do have the Linda Carter Wonder Woman poster, which got the cape, and yeah, it's still in the original plastic. Yeah, I've never complained about your shipping, Patrick. I guess I need to do it since I did one for action figures. I guess I need to do a just a minute on shipping cards. Yeah, I've still got those comics I showed on my last just a minute right here. In case you didn't see it, good stuff. Real comic books. Not that X-Men stuff. These are real comic books. Right now, I've got, like I said, I've got two comics in the press. They'll be on my video that's dropping tomorrow. Dropping it tomorrow instead of today because I didn't have time to do it yesterday. And one, they're both Bronze Age horror from Marvel. I have a Where Creatures Roam and a Weird Wonder Tales. Michael, good to see you. Glad you could stop in. Your box is about 2/3 full, Michael, so it's getting there. And then I removed a sticker, but that didn't turn out too good. But I'll still show the results tomorrow to show that, hey, I don't always get everything perfect. Yeah, that's true. And when it does, I'll bill you for the shipping. I'm not. For people that are here in Texas, I'm not shipping priority mail for the comics. I'm going to go first class. I can get a lower rate or the bulk. Sometimes I get a lower rate on priority if I don't use the standard shipping flat rate box, but I use the same size box, I get a lower rate. I don't know. I don't understand that. Yeah, behind the World of Warcraft poster, I have 4 boxes. Actually, I have 5 boxes for people. Uh, I have a box for Wade up in Canada because I'm not going to send him I'm going to wait till I have a full box to send him because it doesn't make sense because he's got to pay a lot for shipping. Then he's got to pay for all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to make him pay like $30 for 5 or 6 comics when it's going to cost him pretty much the same for a whole box of comics. Yeah, almost. Um, and then I've got a box for Michael. I've got a box for Kyle Elliott, although he buys sporadically, so it takes a long time. I might ship to him once a year. And then I have an empty box for John because I just shipped his stuff, so I put a new box. I put the same box up there for him again. Uh, and then I've got a box for Angel because he's in Puerto Rico, so I want to give him the best rate I can too. I try to help people out a little bit. And of course, when I sell on YouTube, it is the responsibility of the person that receives it to pay any tax, sales, use tax, whatever, because I'm selling it to them wholesale. Of course, technically, if you live in Texas, I'm supposed to charge you sales tax. I'm not going to do it. Now, when I get it, if and when I get a tax number, I might be forced to. Right now, I don't have a tax number, so I'm not forced to just charge you sales tax. It becomes your responsibility to pay the use tax on it, unless you're getting it for resale, in which case you don't have to worry about it. How many people have had that happen to them? How many people have had gone to use a can of spray paint and had the paint dry before it reached the object you were trying to paint? Happens here in Texas occasionally. Happened to me today. I was pissed. Told my wife, she said, well, you should do it inside. I said, no, I can't. I have a cat. I can't paint inside. I tried it once. Cat ran and hid for 3 days. Couldn't stand the smell. So I don't paint inside anymore. Not spray paint anyway. No, that ain't happening. He's my buddy. Ended up going to bed about 4 a.m. Because I was doing laundry and I forgot that I had my sheets in the washing machine. And here it is. I'm ready to go to bed and I got no sheets and I'm going, well, crap. So I put them in the dryer and it took me about an hour to get them dry. So I looked down at the cat and I said, wake me up at 8 o'clock so I can go to the post office. Cat looks at me like I've lost my mind. 8:02. The cat is meowing in my ear for me to get up. Yeah, if I'm not up by 8 o'clock, that cat starts going nuts. And there's nothing I need to do with him at 8. It's just he's used to me getting up before 8 o'clock. So if I don't get up by 8 o'clock, he's going to let me know about it. Hey, Horizon Picks. That's it. Thank God it's Thursday. Now, there's no auction tomorrow night from what I remember. I think it's the 15th is our next one. That doesn't mean there won't be any auction tomorrow night. It's just not myself and Roy and Patrick. We won't be doing one together anyway. I don't know. We might go all at the same time on 3 different channels and do one just to drive everybody crazy. Yeah, I wanted to watch that, but I think I'm just going to go buy the DVDs if they have them out. Do it that way. Yeah, you usually do. You sell in the afternoon on the Fridays where we don't have an auction. Go ahead and drop a link if you want. If you haven't, Roy, just go ahead and drop the link. You too, Warcraft. Go ahead and drop your link. Of course, most of us end up on your show at some point. Oh, yeah. Double cheeseburger deluxe, huh? Roy showed some pretty funny T-shirts last night on his premiere. I was cracking up over some of those. Yeah, anybody that has a Anybody that has a wrench is welcome to drop their link. If you don't have a wrench and you want to drop your link, you need to get it to somebody that does have one. That's the way we do that. Because I don't give everybody wrenches, just people I've known for a while. You too, Michael. Go ahead and drop your link too. Just pick a time and day and go for it. As long as it's not 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Or if you want to, you can do it at 5 o'clock on Tuesday and I'll skip mine and we can go every other week on that. You can do yours one week, I'll do mine the next. We could talk on IG about that if you want. In fact, I mean, if worst came to worst, you could always talk to Roy. Maybe he'll let you in on a Friday night someday. Or not. I don't know. Yep. Yep. Uh, Helps you stick your toe in the water. Don't worry about being outclassed. Just stick your toe in the water. Nah, I've never seen one. Not since last week, anyway. That's right. F it, do it live. Do it live. That's what we like. Do it live. Need to sell that Dumbo one day. So, yeah, this is going to be my setup for a little while, at least until it starts warming up again or cooling off again, because it's been getting bad here in Texas, and when when I have that rack turned around, I get no air from my air conditioner at all. And by the end of our auctions, I'm just dying. Well, we'll get you on one day. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll send you a link next week and you can get on here. Yeah, I had to turn it because I need that air. Yep. Yeah, I got to start going through. I think it's a little too late to start trying to sell baseball cards. Um, so I'm going to start digging through football cards most likely, and start going through those and getting those ready to put up. Which shirt was that? Uh, Texas, best country in the world. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what part of Texas, New Jersey is in. I've looked. I can't find it on the map anywhere. Oh, there's a lot of places in Texas that, I mean, that there's all kinds of names in Texas you'd be surprised at. I got a few shoots. I just don't like wearing t-shirts. When I wear a t-shirt, it's generally a white t-shirt and it's under one of these. I just, you know, I don't care for t-shirts anymore. No matter where I live, I'm always in the same state. Okay. Confusion. Yes, Warcraft is a Warcraft player and a Starcraft player and a Diablo player. And how we haven't hooked up yet to to run a couple of characters is I haven't figured that out yet. I've been playing a little bit lately, but not the regular game. I've been playing Classic for a little bit because what do you mean buy a small comic shop? What would I need with more comics? I've been playing a little bit of Classic WoW because although I played some, I never actually played the Classic. I started in Burning Crusade and I went straight to Horde side. So I've never played the early version of the Alliance side. So I made a Night Elf warrior and getting my butt kicked all over the place. But it's fun. Yeah, I like. I actually would like to open another store someday. But before I do that, I would have to own the building. I will not open a store unless I own the building. Yeah, most of my horde, the horde that I have one or two that I've played since Burning Crusade, and they're max. I max them out. I used to. What I do is every time they come out with a new expansion, I'd create a new character with a different, and I'd play it and max it out, and then go back and max out my old one. So I've got like 30 characters maxed out. Now my night elf is a female character, and my blood elf is a female character because I like looking at their butt when they're running down the road. The rest of my characters are all male. And then if I do a what's that other one that they started in Burning Crusade? I don't remember. The aliens with the horns. Yeah, that and the tail. I'd have to do a female of that because she got a cute butt too. Yeah, I much prefer playing a female character on World of Warcraft. Turns out because if you're going to stare at a screen for 5 hours, give me a female butt to stare at instead of a male butt. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, the EverQuest, but the EverQuest elves are nothing compared to what there is in World of Warcraft. And you can play World of Warcraft free for the first 20 levels. You can have Pokemon. I'm almost out of Magic cards too, so that's cool. That's right. There's EverQuest is still around. But you see, the whole thing I liked most about World of Warcraft was the leveling experience. The running through, and I'm not talking about you do a dungeon 14 times so you can level up real quick. I'm not talking about that crap. I'm talking about doing the quests and leveling it the way they want you to. And then they did that level squish, which dropped my 120 level characters down to 50s. And they ruined it. I can in the regular game, I can level a character now in 2 weeks. That is, if I don't get much time to play, and it sucks, and you miss 99% of the game. Yeah. I actually hit the maximum number of alts at one point and had to start deleting a few of them so I could keep going. And I was on like 4 or 5 different servers. And the other thing is, because now the mounts, once you get a mount for one character, it's good for every character you in the game or that you have. And that sucks because there's quests that you do to get certain mounts that would be fun to be able to redo, but you can't redo them because you don't get anything for them. I've actually thought about starting a new account just so I can do some of those quests again that I can't do now because I've already done them once. You do them on one character and you never need to do them again. Well, that's no fun. Same thing with the pets. I mean, you get certain pets, and they're good for every one of your characters. I don't like that. I want every character to be unique and have his own unique stuff, or him or hers own unique stuff. I don't know. I remember the original Dungeons and Dragons online game, and that was bad. Well, there's a lot of things I like shared, but certain certain ones that I don't think you should be able to share until you've completed the quest. So let's say what was the Venomosaurus out of where is that? Out of Ungoro Crater. I don't think you should be allowed to share that mount with another character until that character has done the quest for it. And then, yeah, let them share it. Yeah. They had yeah, I remember that. But there was a Dungeons and Dragons game that came out in the late 90s or early 2000s that was graphical. Total crap. I used to do a lot of the text place for the what were they, the Infocom games. I used to play a lot of those. I still have Leather Goddesses of Phobos somewhere. That was my favorite. Never finished it. I don't have a computer that'll run it now because it's a 5 1/4 floppy. I remember Contra. Used to have a lot of NES games. Yeah. You almost had to. Hi, Jessica. Glad you could stop in. Jessica finds some cool stuff when she goes dumpster diving. I mean, you should watch it sometime if you haven't. If you've never watched her channel, go and watch some of them. I mean, she does some cool videos. Rock on! Except here in Texas, they mean something totally different here in Texas. And here in Texas, it's hook 'em. And I don't play that game. I do rock. I don't think I ever played Duke Nukem. Nope, don't think I ever played it. I did the other one. That's true. Nice. No, he dated the real devil. At least if you listen to what he says, he did anyway. Here, I'll drop Jessica's link for you. Probably do my Tuesday auction. Next Tuesday it'll be dollar. I'll be doing some dollar stuff again, and then I'll be doing one on Friday night with some people. I don't know. Of course, Horizon has one tomorrow early in the afternoon, so that's always worth checking out. I played Castlevania for a while too. That was fun. Nice. Like I said, she finds some interesting things. Closest thing I have to a dumpster around here is this next room. Really need to get in there and clean it up. I'm almost afraid of what I'll find. I got about halfway through the game, and then I don't remember what I did with it after that. Yeah, I got about halfway through the game. Then I started working with the Postal Service, and I had a 1 hour drive there and a 1 hour drive back, and would work 8 to 12 hours a night. So yeah, that's why I quit playing it. Now the game that never ended is World of Warcraft. It's one of the longest running popular MMO RPGs. It's been going since what, 2005 or something like that? 2005, 2006. All right. Take care, Patrick. Thanks for stopping in. I tried Minecraft once for about 20 minutes. Yeah, that was 19 minutes longer than what I should have been playing it. Night, Jessica. Have you seen that one guy Minecraft world where he's basically remade World of Warcraft in Minecraft? And I played Terra for a little while. Um, Terra was okay when it first came out, and then when it went free to play, you could only go so far, and then unless you wanted to pay money, you couldn't really go any further. It became very much play to win, or pay to win, and so I stopped playing it. Even though I had originally purchased the game, I still have it around here somewhere. Yeah, I still have my Terra account too. It's just I never play it anymore. Like I said, it was all pay to win. If you didn't pay to get this special better weapon, you couldn't progress any further. It just got really bad. Which was a shame because, you know, when it first came out, I thought it was a pretty good game. So many channels, so little time. That's kind of how I feel about YouTube. Well, I think that's going to be about it for tonight. I just want to remind everybody, make sure wash your hands. It doesn't matter if you're getting ready to read your comics or do something with your comics, if you're working with your cards, if you're playing video games, wash your hands as often as possible because it's good for your collection, and more importantly, it's good for your health. And I'll drop a video tomorrow morning, or for tomorrow morning, and yeah, it'll be 24 hours late, but at least I'll drop it. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.